So we'll go with the example. Okay, so first find causality and stability of the given systems. Okay, so the first one, h of n is 2 to the power n u of n minus 1. So now you will be given with either h of t or h of n. You should find any of the properties with respect to this h of n. And what causality property is stated? Okay, causality property, okay, stated that h of n should be 0 for n less than 0. Am I right? For the system to be stable, for the system to be causal. Okay, what it told, h of n should be is equal to 0 for n less than 0. So this one, causality, h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0. Then and only then you can tell that the system is causal, and we proved that here with respect to that. Means now check whether h of n is 0 for n less than 0. So what is given? H of n is 2 to the power n u of n minus 1. So from where to where the system exists? U of n minus 1. It is existing from 1 plus 1 to plus infinity. Means for n less than 0, obviously h of n is 0, and hence the system is causal. Okay, causality. Okay, system is causal as, okay, h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0. Okay, second one, stability. So what they have told stability? Summation, okay, summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, magnitude of h of k should be absolutely summable, means it should be less than infinity. Check whether this is less than infinity or not. Okay, h of k means now you can express this in terms of h of k, no issues. Summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, 2 to the power k, okay, u of k minus 1. 2 to the power k u of k minus 1. Summation k minus 1 means it is existing from 1 to plus infinity, 2 to the power k. So summation k equal to 1 to infinity, 2 to the power k. So you can apply 0 to infinity or 1 to infinity for with a to the power k, 1 divided by 1 minus a, when a is this formula, a to the power k, summation k equal to 0 to infinity 1 divided by 1 minus a, holds good when a is less than 1. Okay, a should be less than 1, any formula to apply. Okay, and for that, okay, so you cannot apply this formula. So go ahead with this summation, go on putting the values, k equal to 1, 2 to the power 1, plus k equal to 2, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, and so on. Okay, 2 to the power k equal to 1 to infinity, 2 to the power infinity, which is infinity, and hence it is not less than infinity, it is equal to infinity. System is not stable. Okay, this is how you find the stability and causality. We'll go with the second example. Okay, h of n, continuing with the previous one, find causality and stability. H of n is 0.5 to the power magnitude of n they have given. They have asked you to find whether it is causal and whether it is stable. So causality. So what is 0.5 to the power magnitude of n? Magnitude of n, it is indicating that 0.5 to the power, okay, plus n from n equal to 0 to infinity. Okay, if you want I will write it. It is actually 0.5 to the power magnitude of n is 0.5 to the power n for n, okay, for n 0 to infinity, and 0.5 to the power minus n from minus 1 to minus infinity. Magnitude of n will indicate like that. Okay, and hence, so since h of n is lying on the left side also, on the right side also, okay, the system is non-causal. Because your condition is, what is the condition? Okay, system is non-causal. What is that condition? The condition is h of n should be equal to 0 for n less than 0, but it is not 0. Stability. Okay, stability, what it states is, okay, summation, magnitude of summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity h of k, or should be less than infinity. Summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, okay, magnitude of h of k, which is equal to, okay, summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, h of k, substitute here, 0.5 to the power k. Okay, I have replaced it. H of k means here, h of k means replace n by k, or you can keep it here also. Magnitude of h of n also, if you can take it, no issues. Okay, 0.5 to the power magnitude of k. Okay, 0.5 to the power magnitude of k is nothing but summation k equal to minus infinity to minus 1, 0.5 to the power minus k, which I told previously, plus summation k equal to 0 to infinity, 0.5 to the power plus k. Okay, since you don't have any formula with negative signs, okay, only on the left side put, okay, put m equal to minus k, m equal to minus k, a dummy variable. Okay, so the limits are k equal to minus infinity, means m equal to k equal to minus of minus infinity plus infinity, k equal to minus 1, m equal to k equal to minus 1, substitute here, minus of minus 1 plus 1. So what you have, summation k equal to plus infinity to plus 1, 0.5, m is equal to minus k, means minus k is equal to m. Okay, plus right hand side, summation k equal to 0 to infinity, 0.5 to the power k as it is. Okay, can I write this as summation k equal to 1 to infinity, 0.5 to the power m, okay, plus summation k equal to 0 to infinity, 0.5 to the power k, which is equal to, okay, this is summation k equal to 1 to infinity, 0.5 to the power m, 0.5 divided by 1 minus 0.5. We have dealt with these formulas, okay, in the Z transform. Summation k equal to 0 to infinity, 0.5 to the power k, 1 divided by 1 minus 0.5. Okay, which is equal to 3. When you add both these, you get 3, which is less than infinity, and the system is stable. Okay, we will go with one more example. Okay, h of t, they have given it as e to the power minus t magnitude of t. Okay, so now you tell me, okay, whether the system is causal, stable, or memoryless also now we are trying to consider. Okay, so as I told, magnitude, when you get it, is lying on both the things, and hence when you have causality, system is not, okay, not causal. Why? Because h of t is not equal to 0 for t less than 0. For t less than 0, you have h of t, okay, e to the power minus 2 magnitude of t. It is lying on both, magnitude means on both left and right it exists, okay, and hence h of t is not less than 0 for t less than 0, and hence the system is not causal. Second case, I'll take a new property, memoryless. What the memoryless property states that? Memoryless property states that your h of n or h of t, okay, should be of the form systems with memory or without memory. h of n should be of the form c into del of n, or h of t should be in the form c into del of t. If that equation, if a given equation is not having del of t or del of n, obviously it is not memoryless, and hence the system is not memoryless. Okay, third one. So last one, stability. Okay, so h of t is e to the power minus 2 del of t. Okay, so according to your condition, okay, for a system to be stable, you have been given magnitude of minus infinity to plus infinity, magnitude of h of tau, integration of minus infinity to plus infinity, magnitude of h of tau d tau should be less than infinity. Okay, so what is minus infinity to plus infinity? Okay, your e to the power minus 2t is minus infinity, okay, minus infinity to 0. Okay, since it is integration minus infinity to 0, e to the power 2t. Okay, this is, okay, 2t dt, 2 tau d tau plus, okay, you have 0 to plus infinity e to the power minus 2t dt, 2 tau d tau. Okay, so what is e to the power minus 2t? Okay, so here I'll write it here, e to the power minus 2 magnitude of t. Okay, so on the left side, okay, for t, okay, equal to 0, this is left side, your values, okay, t equal to minus 1, t equal to minus 2, and so on. Okay, if you go on using that, t equal to minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, okay, e to the power minus 2 of, okay, minus 1, e to the power minus 2 of minus 2, so what it is, e to the power plus, okay, e to the power 2, e to the power 4, and so on, and hence I have written e to the power plus 2 tau. Okay, similarly on the right side, okay, on the right side, when t equal to plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, what it is, e to the power minus of, okay, minus 2 of plus 1, okay, e to the power minus 2 of 2 plus 2, which is e to the power minus 2, e to the power minus 4, minus values you will get, and hence it is e to the power minus 2 tau from 0 to infinity. Because of this minus sign, okay, because of this minus sign, these will be opposite of them. Okay, and hence now, okay, having this, integrating e to the power 2 tau by 2 from minus infinity to 0 plus, okay, e to the power minus 2 tau by minus 2, 0 to infinity, okay, which is e to the power 0 minus e to the power minus infinity divided by 2 plus e to the power minus infinity, okay, minus e to the power 0 by minus 2. Okay, so this is rough work what I have done. Okay, so now e to the power 0 1, e to the power minus infinity is 0 by 2, e to the power plus infinity is infinity, but e to the power minus infinity, okay, so that also if you want, okay, because e to the power minus infinity is 1 divided by e to the power infinity, which is equal to 1 divided by infinity, 1 by infinity is 0, okay, plus e to the power minus infinity again 0, e to the power 0 is 1 by minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 2, okay, minus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 by 2, okay, so 1 by 2 plus half is 1, and hence the system is stable. Okay, next you have h of t as e to the power 2t u of t minus 1. Okay, first one, Causality. Yes, the system is causal because you will know that it is straightforward u of t minus 1 existing only on the right side, and hence system is causal. Next, memoryless. Okay, for the memoryless, what is your condition? Your condition is that h of t should be 0 for t less than 0. H of t is equal to 0 for t less than 0 here. Okay, according to this equation. Okay, I am trying to write for the causality. Okay, memoryless is h of t is equal to c del of t. Since your equation is not consisting of any del of t terms, its system is not memoryless. Not memoryless. Third one. Okay, third property. Okay, stability. Okay, again it tells that tau equal to minus infinity to plus infinity h of tau d tau. Okay, it should be less than infinity, absolutely summable. Okay, so what it is? Your equation is e to the power 2t u of t minus 1. Tau equal to minus infinity plus infinity e to the power 2 tau u of tau minus 1, which is equal to tau equal to, since it is tau minus 1 from 1 to infinity, e to the power 2 tau d tau, which is equal to e to the power 2 tau by 2 1 to infinity, which is equal to infinity. Hence the system is not stable. Okay, this is how you try to find the properties. Okay, go with the next example. Okay, they have given you the system with input and output 2x of n plus 1 plus 3x of n minus x of n minus 1. You are asked to find stability and causality. Okay, when you are given with such a equation, you know that you need h of n for telling whether it is a causal or whether it is a stable. So how to find how to find h of n? Okay, either if you know z transform, then straightforward convert it into z transform equation. Okay, which is y of z is equal to 2z x of z plus 3x of z minus z inverse x of z, which is y of z is equal to 2z x of z 2z plus 3 minus z inverse x of z, which is equal to y of z by x of z, which is 2z plus 3 minus z inverse, which is equal to h of z 2z plus 3 minus z inverse. H of n, since earlier you took the partial fraction, there is no denominator to have any partial fraction and so on. Here now you have to assume that this is h of z. H of n is inverse z transform of these. Okay, so you know that when it is z, when z is consisting of positive exponent, then it is consisting of a sequence which is having a negative sample, at the negative time sample. When it is consisting, when z is consisting negative exponent, then a sequence is consisting of positive time exponent, and hence I can write it as 2, 3, minus 1. The coefficients I am writing, this is minus 1, this is 3, this is 2, and now why? Because this is 3 del of n, so it is at n equal to 0. This is z inverse minus 1. For this itself I will give it. Your equation is x of z is summation n equal to minus infinity plus infinity x of n z to power minus n, when x of n is minus 1. Leave all the summation. X of n is minus 1 at n equal to minus 1. I am thinking at n equal to minus 1. Okay, I am trying to take at n equal to 1 I am taking, and x of n is minus 1. At n equal to 1 means z inverse. So your x of n is sample at n equal to, this is at n equal to 1. Suppose at n equal to 0. So what is your sample? 3 into z to the power 0, which is only 3, and hence I can write directly, I showed it as this. If you want n equal to minus 1, so what is your sample? It is 2. 2 into z to the power minus of, okay, minus of minus 1. So it is 2z. You will get a positive power of z, and hence I am able to write this. Okay, now with this you have to tell whether it is causal and whether it is stable. H of n is 2, 3, minus 1. What is causality property? States that h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0. But here for n less than 0 you are having a sample at n equal to minus 1, and hence the system is not causal. Causality system is not causal because, okay, at n equal to minus 1, okay, h of n is 2. There is a sample at stability. What is the stability property state? Summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity magnitude of h of n, okay, or k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity magnitude of h of k, anyhow should be less than infinity. So when you go on adding these samples, okay, 2, 3, minus 1 magnitudes, okay, n equal to minus 1 to plus 1 magnitude of h of n, which is equal to, okay, magnitude of, okay, h of minus 1 plus magnitude of h of 0 plus magnitude of h of plus 1, which is equal to 2, 3, okay, and minus 1, which is 2 plus 3 plus 1, which is equal to 6, and the system is stable.